Hello all, and welcome. Oh, I gotta stream in Discord too. Almost ready. I mean, it's just LK here. So LK, you are our special guest of honor. Bucket, turn up.
I got you. 1 second.
I streamed the wrong screen.
Oh, I'm already maxed out.
All right, here we are. I think you're fine. I don't hear any issues with you. All right,
I'll just
welcome
get really close to my mic.
to week 2 of our beloved podcast here at FLV. As you can see, my co-host has slightly changed this week. A little more intelligent, some
Yeah,
would say. Um,
yeah, that guy's a bum. Can't even show up second week.
So I had to go get like the worst podcaster known on the internet, and so this is Lord Buckethead. But I mean, I guess you kind of ruined my special guest Tuesday bit, but I do have a special guest for us, if you didn't know. And that's right, it's Big Justice and AJ. We got the Costco guys. Yep.
Five big
We're
boom!
reviving FLV with them. All right, we got them back here now. It's just Lord Buckethead, unfortunately.
I really think you should have paid for the cameo. It would have been funny.
It was $250, and unfortunately,
Yeah,
we
but
have
it would
just
have been so funny
what the two people who are here.
for the two people. I think LK would have loved it.
You know, LK's a community member, but I wouldn't have like spent $250 just for one community member, unfortunately. Oh,
Oh,
see,
he
LK would have
hates the
hated it.
Costco
So
guys. Oh, okay.
money well
Guys are wrong.
saved then. I
Guys
guess
are
we can go
wrong.
through the games then. And the first game of this week was a game that you played in. So how about you talk to us about
Yeah.
your experience with that game? I know you really had a lot of fun that one.
I mean, it was a pretty quick game. I'll be honest. I think I got like jump scared by swans. Like every death I had was basically getting jump scared by a swan or losing a 1v3 to ladybug.
And
That
so
happened one time.
the game in question is TFR versus Lagooners 2.0, in which TFR won quick 13-7 on Lotus. You had Ruin, Squid both dropping plus 20 on the Duelist, and then Lord Buckethead with a solid 13 kills. You know, really coming in clutch for his
Yeah.
team. How actually, I was speaking to one of your team members earlier today, the legendary Fife01, and he said he quote has been carrying his team the past couple weeks. How would you respond
Um,
to such an allegation or an assumption?
my response would be I really like jazz.
Mm.
Jazz is cool music if you've seen that meme. Um,
Are,
Fife likes his iPad. I think he should play Brim as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Oh, speaking of the
Oh,
devil,
he just
we
joins.
just got him. Actually, Fife, we were just talking about how last week you were saying how good you've been playing, and I'm wondering, you know, Lord Buckethead said that you've been loving jazz recently. I just wanted to know if that was the case. We'll let him,
I
I
mean, I
guess.
will say, I'm joking around, but he's for his elo for his PR. He's doing pretty good. So, I mean, I mean, we'll see where I put my team in the rankings when we get to those, but I think we're pretty good.
Yeah, copium, hopium.
Yeah, we're better than those DSS frauds.
Oh, those guys are dog shit. Okay. Anyhow, next game, we have Wish Granters versus the Scout Regiment. Wish Granters winning a narrow 13-11. We have a name with characters I unfortunately do not know who that is, with 29 kills, 8 first bloods in the Euro, but unable to bring it across for his team as Glasspad Aimer and the sub of 5 are able to bring that team over the line. Now that's LK's team, I'm pretty sure. So LK,
Yep.
we're playing them. DSS is playing them this week, but it was a close game. Um,
They also had Squid subbing on the other side, on the other seed
which yeah,
team.
I mean, which is normally I guess a pretty, you know, Squid's making another good season for himself again.
I think
So
that might be one of the first time I've seen Five
win a game.
outscore Squid.
Yeah. All
Every
right.
game, I mean, they're normally on the same team, but
Yeah, not much to talk about there. Good win for the Wish Grinners. I don't
it was
really
a
know
close
much.
game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know these teams too well. TSR seems like a good team, but
So this is the team that I believe this is like the remnants of um the team the I think it was that Big Slime was on last season.
yeah.
And so they made a pretty deep run. Um, maybe missing the aura of Big Slime, so I would say. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I certainly miss the aura of Big Slime when he's not around. So. The next game, this one is another. I think it's a good game to talk about. The Wash Ones versus Man Eaters, with the Wash Ones winning 13-5. Uh,
Bloodhunter finally beating the washed allegations.
yeah, but I think
I mean, there's another game this week that reinforces the washed allegations, but this one,
the one that matters for him, right? Like,
yeah.
that's how you play in your game, right? That's what all that really matters. I mean,
I
there
mean,
is a
two,
sub of French Toast and Fife, both playing decent for their rank,
yeah.
doing well as
But I
well for
mean,
that game.
as LK's saying right now in chat, Bloodhunter kind of slammed, which, I mean, good for him.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
let's see that kind of stuff.
I think Bloody is, maybe in his absence, he's gained some powers we don't know about. He's become um
Yeah.
he's become a powerful
I,
man.
I don't know if I agree with that statement. We'll see how he is on Jet in a bit.
Well, I think that the Wash Ones
I,
team's
I
pretty
also
good though. It's a good
I also
team.
want to point out that that's it. It's an interesting team comp being pulled out by me um, on Ascent. It's
Oh,
just I found that an interesting one. Um,
yeah, man of the man eaters deciding to go with
I mean,
the weird
the Rays
sage.
as well. The
Yeah, and
Rays
then
with
you know
no like breach to set it
and
up
then
or
putting your
something.
best player on Sova. I don't know.
I mean, that's just
Interesting.
Jose. Jose is Jose.
Jose is
I would
Jose.
never I would never trust that guy.
Yeah, he is
I think the
completely wrong.
next game is the interesting one.
Yeah, this game was streamed this week. If you were a cool person, you probably showed up to that Miku Miku Beam versus 4x3 IRL FLV Game of the Week stream casted by yours truly. It was quite the main event. Not really though, as
I
Miku
mean,
Miku Beam kind of uh, shut the doors on 4x3 IRL in the second
yeah,
half of Lotus. I mean, I I think it was quite the attack side calling masterclass from Five. Um, and he actually I spoke to him after the game, and he had a pretty good game plan, honestly, in mind with the neon comp and the deadlock,
yeah,
and the double duelist. Like
it looks
I
good.
was like when I first saw the comp and the agent select, I'm like, oh, I think Forest 3 comps is better. It's like this is the comp, but
Yeah,
he
I mean, I definitely think I was very much of the opinion without chewing they don't win this kind of thing because
exactly that was what I was.
part of the Mikubi that's kind of their whole thing is chewing for silver PR is insane value. Like former diamond player, it obviously he doesn't play as much as he used to, but he used to be diamond. Now is silver PR.
I mean,
That's
Pokemon
how they
rules
win.
qualification.
Yeah,
So like he's quite the gamer if you ask me. Um,
but I mean they didn't need him. I guess they just five just locked in. Why
yeah, I
can't
think
he
it
do that in
was.
our ranked games?
I mean, yeah, on Breach was he on Breach? Yeah, he was on
No,
Breach.
he was
Oh,
an
he was on
omen.
Bowman. Yeah, maybe that makes more sense why they won that Lotus game.
Just gotta
Moving
put him on
on.
omen.
Yeah, good thing to know. I guess the next game is one I do want to talk about. Pendulum Pals versus Dawn Riders, and
I
this
mean,
was the Dawn, Dusk, and Rise again of Beesme, dropping a 347 ACS and
yeah.
23 and 10 on the Reyna, an absolute masterclass.
And then she was backing it up in the 10 mans later too. She was stomping like just straight up.
It's been really nice to see
Um,
her play more in the community as well. I think she's been
yeah.
quite the
I
positive
do have a hot
influence.
take. I do have a hot take.
Okay.
I'm hot. I think this is a bad look for Benjamin Pels. I think great game from Beast Me. Depp was popping off in all chat. You can't have your ascendants going 14 and 14 and 18 and 12 while
Uh,
your gold is dropping 23. Is
I
that
mean,
just me?
especially that Depp guy. I think honestly though, like, if someone's playing a good game though, like, I think DSS week one, like, wait, Slime was carrying us.
Yeah,
Like
but
that.
I mean, I also want to like point out like go looking at this. You also have Bloodhunter on the Jet, 13 and 14. Like, I think
Had it been
against
Sock.
stiffer competition against the Sock, against the Koos, uh, against the five when five is in claws. I don't know if like they can compete with those teams, right? I mean, I think they'll probably make playoffs. I think they're a good team, obviously. Especially like I think Cade on the chamber fracture isn't the best without some setup for the chamber, but like Cade has shown ability to pop off. But man, I don't think you beat a Koos or a Sock or a Claws kind of team.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think,
Like I just don't see it in there.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, next we will see it tonight.
I think the next
I might have to.
game, I guess I'm not gonna say much about it. It was DSS versus Benchwarmers. DSS won 13-10. Draken went
Bracken
29. He revived
Bracken
himself from the
decided to
graveyard,
yeah
the old man retirement home. Um,
wake up from our game.
I do know how to make Draken play well now. We figured it out. So
Yeah.
we've unlocked the secret. I can't say it on stream what the
You can't.
secret
You're not
is.
gonna share it. You're not gonna leak strats.
No, but I think I've told you in DMs what it is, and I don't think it's something well shared on our community
I mean,
stream here.
it was certainly looking at the score. I didn't watch it. It looked like a pretty close game. Um, I think.
Yeah, baby, my
I mean,
phone is a force. For those of you who
yeah,
have to play
I
against this
see.
player, it is a force. Also, they didn't
I'm
have
not
Keo
sure
either.
about.
Like, I think that
Yeah.
might have been a problem. Like,
Oh, is Keo that on that team?
yes, they had to sub out this week, which I think would have made the game even
Oh, I
closer than
think
it
I think you
was.
get Keo in there on the Yoru, and that's actually that's an OT game right there, probably.
I think so as well.
Um, and also the Gecko on Ascent is a bit interesting for me.
Yeah,
And then Avian Ninja had plus 100 ping. I'm seeing. I mean, I think for us that's a closer game. But I mean, if Draken's dropping 29-14, 6 first bloods, I'd still bet on DSS. But I
yeah, I
mean,
think
I'm pretty close
Frost
looking
also had a
game.
pretty good game, but in typical Frost
Big Slime would have
fashion,
done better. Big
I
Slime would have done
agree.
better.
I like Big Slime better, low key. This Frost guy's a
Plus, he would have been
bum.
playing Vise, and that's just the better. That's all.
And also, I think like this guy just has like almost this energy. Like he plays Hulk a lot in Marvel Rivals and just runs at people with like no idea what he's doing. So,
Mm, mm.
anyhow, moving on. That's the end of this week's recap. And so now we get to the part where I think people actually care about is where we think about your team's rankings are. Um, so I got mine and learn ball heads. Um,
Mm-hmm.
in honor of our friend Depp. He likes to call Mr. Buckethead that. So I'll start with the bottom
Yeah,
three, and no surprise, we have the same bottom three. Um,
yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell sometimes for these. I would say for like the bottom 4 teams, exactly where it kind of uh falls at, like how it like lines up. So I kind of just went with like the rounds, like they're looking at the rounds, like how many rounds they won and stuff. Um, I mean, I'll say I think Scout Regiment has like higher potential, but I don't see it yet, so I'm not gonna power rank them off potential.
and yeah, I
Uh,
mean, it's also like the fact that like it is 2 weeks in the season. Like you could win four
yeah,
and like just as be
yeah,
a good team at the end of it, but also like I don't know, being 0-2 down ain't great for either of these teams.
yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty widely agreed. I think right, Man Eaters is probably the worst team on
Yeah,
paper.
yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, I think if Jose like locks in, they can upset teams easily, but
it's kind of
it's
like the loud
like on
type.
paper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
good on paper, but like haven't found the clicking yet. That's all good. I mean, I think we kind of agree. I think you have like Lagooners 2.0 has like the veteran presence of like a Ladybug who maybe might be able to scrounge up the I
I
don't
mean,
know
yeah. Plus Venom's
score.
just a demon sometimes, so
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we can move on to the bottom. Uh, I guess
not
the lower
the
quartile.
people aren't making it into playoffs
All right.
based on what we're saying.
So we have you. I guess you can go with your three, and then I'll go with my three.
Uh, I have Wish Granters here at 9. I'm I just don't see the win condition for Wish Granters, I guess. I mean, I guess the win condition is glass pad aim or just kind of shit on everybody.
Which is a real case. I mean,
Real case, I've had it done to me, by the way. I've played against glass pad aimer, great player. But I just don't see a lot there. Dawn Riders, I'm a bit down after this week loss, I think, compared to what you guys said. But, maybe Chizo just
I'm a
starts shitting on
Chiso
people as
believer.
well. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think, like, it's a good team. It's just the same thing as Wishgunners. I just don't see. I mean, Zingas pop off, Shizo pop off. I could see it, but
Oh, you also have Bloody subbing on a role. He's not that.
yeah, on the chat on Fracture too.
It's just not a
So
great. It could have just been like a
uh
subbing situation.
Benchwarmers. I mean, I think they easily can make it into playoffs if like you get the Kyo on Yoru out and just let them farm. But they did lose
Yeah,
after. Well, again, I guess not with them, but
I don't know. I mean, when we played against that team, it felt like individually they were all pretty good, but like there was a lot of lack of strategical depth. Um,
mhm.
and, like they kind of did the same thing, like a lot over again. Like so we were able to like even I'm not the greatest IGL, and I was able to kind of like, oh, they're going here. Let's just stack it, and that's how we won like the game. We just stacked the site when we knew they're kind of going there. All right, I'll start with
Yeah.
bench warmers. I think like as I said, like that's what I was kind of talking about. I think if like currently like 101, like nine's a bit low. Maybe I would put them at like 8, but also I don't want to put them lower than Wish Granters because I'm playing Wish Granters this week, so I don't want to like cast or curse myself. Uh,
Mm.
uh,
You
but I
did put
think
yourself above them, though. I feel like I
uh
feel like you are kind of casted cursing yourself
no
there.
no like we're like this is like 7 and 8 are equal, bro. It was just I didn't want to change me. Like it was less work for me to move
Okay.
myself because
Okay.
I was at 7 last week. And also, I think it illustrates my point, what I'll make in a second. But yeah, I think benchwarmers can be good. Like, Kio's a great player. I think they earned their rewards for a reason last season, and so they will be
And I
good.
I just want to point out. I think you'll probably say the similar thing about the other teams, but why are you putting your team in 7?
Uh,
You don't think your team will make playoffs?
no, the reason I have it there is because I think we just miss it. I think between
I,
like you have Slime, who's
I
great.
think you're.
You
I
have
think
Julie, who's
Draken's talking some shit in your head, and you're like falling for it, dude.
no, just let me listen. You have Julie, who's playing great,
Got big.
but
Got 3 goats
you have me,
on your team.
who is unfortunately the equivalent of a like giant Taco Bell weight just pulling this team down. I am dropping some dookies recently. And I think tonight's gonna follow
Okay,
suit.
I think you're being a Debbie down on your own team, man. Go look at this roster compared to the other DSS roster that did good with capitulation, French toast,
Oh, it's a
me, big
way
slime.
better version of
Like,
that. Yeah.
yeah, this is a better version of that, and we were like top 4, right? Like of that season, and I don't think this is a. I
I
mean, it's
just don't.
less
I think when
teams,
push
but
comes
I
to
don't.
shove, we don't do good against those. You don't do good against Sock. We'll lose against Kusk. We'll lose against maybe even five, like having a good game. Like we when we get the
I
when you put
I
the
think you're capping.
when you
You
put
got
the
5 players who can all kill sock. We all know Julie's head tap and sock mid slide every
I
time.
mean, we know that, but I don't know. Draken's boomer ass ain't gonna get shit. My ass ain't gonna get shit. Spencer's gonna int up mid. I mean, it could be bad. You never know. Um, but anyhow, I'll move on from that. Uh, I guess we can talk about Benjamin Pals first, and then we
I
already
mean,
talked about DSS, but
obviously, like I said, I think they make playoffs, but I don't think they're. I think they got weaknesses. I think if you're relying on Beesme, who has been doing performances, I think you barely do it. I can't bet against Depp though, making at least making playoffs. But I'm gonna bet against Depp winning the season so hard. He's
yeah, I
not.
don't
He's
think
gonna
any of
get
us want to
fucking
see another eight.
first rounded by Sock.
No, that's gonna be fun to watch. Sokka, when
Oh,
we
he's
make
gonna
that
get
happen,
13.
well, he
He's
can't get
gonna
first
get
rounded by
13
Sock though,
2.
because Sock's gonna be like number one and two seed, and so the playoffs format is I'm leaking
What is the
things.
playoffs for? I'll
Um,
say I don't know the playoffs for. Somehow, Sock is going to go up against Benjamin Pals, and he's going to 13-2 them, dropping 37 and 7. Calling it now. I think Benjamin Pals get hard diffed by a Sock one of these days.
probably.
And then I
Um,
got DSS at 5. I think you're capping, man. Like Big Slime is a great side anchor as long as you and Draken don't yell at each other. You easy dubs.
yeah, well, that's a big if.
And then Julie's gonna 1v3 clutch against everybody. Fucking
Yeah, she did it again. She's so good. She's so good. And bro, the Julie clutch is also when that happens, it's the
it's
biggest
a mental
vibes
boom.
boost. It's so
It's a
it's
men-
like
it's a boom for the other team and a boost for you guys.
we
Yeah.
all are screaming and it's really good. All right, next. I like TFR here. I'm not gonna lie. I think your team's like a sleeper team to win it all this season. I think if
I
Squid,
mean, just wait, see where I got my team. Yeah, just wait.
I think if Squid like
I
keeps up his arc and then Ruin plays the games, you guys, and then
yeah,
like you have a good like base in you and Fife. I forgot who your fifth is. Oh, it's Zeta. Yeah, you guys are
Zeta.
really you have a really good squad. Like yeah, you that's gonna be a hard one to beat. I mean, I already beat it because you guys fucking suck. But
Yeah.
um, anyhow, I also think I have Don Riders high. I think Chizo is the secret sauce. I think Chizo's the way. I think Chizo's the world of life. And so I
Yeah.
bought my own Chizo jersey, Don Riders custom with like gold lacing on
I'm
it.
not gonna lie. I think you guys like your team harder than Jesus' team, but okay.
No, but I love Chizo though. Just shut up. This is like my one player in FLV Glaze. It's like your EG. It's like you
But I
know.
hate EG now.
Oh, shut up! I'm
What?
saying Chizo's good. No, oh, you're tilting me
That's
on my
it'd
own
be like
podcast.
loud or something, or FPX
Oh, there's
is
one
the
other
better example.
team. There's one other team that we both, it was a
I mean,
secret
I'd do
team.
it for or Carmen Core. I fucking glazed the shit out of that.
I think we'll talk about this team later. Don't worry. Finally, our top three. Pretty, I think, undisputed. At least my top three. But I see a
Yeah, suck. I mean, go check my match history. I match MVP'd on Scarlet Witch the other night. I got like 24 final hits. I don't know. I think I'm the GOAT.
uh, the
I
only
diffed French
person
Toast.
in this call that has hit Celestial. So
I've not hit Celestial.
I'm fucking gassing you up. Now shut up.
I've hit GM.
Yeah, and anyhow, yeah. So some people were happy about his Scarlet Witch gameplay. Anyhow,
Mhm.
Forestry
I mean,
IRL, we both have
let's.
him.
I mean, did we talk about the
Yeah,
wash ones? That's what I've got it for.
yeah. Let's talk about the wash ones. I think.
I mean, Koos is cracked.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I agree with Sock's statement. We'll get to that in a second. Okay. Koos is absolutely cracked. Blood is a bit washed though, and that is exactly why the team beats them. I think. I mean, I think just head to head. I mean, obviously, Koos versus Sock is a huge matchup, but I think on every other
I mean, it's already
player,
happened though.
um,
I know like that's what Sock's saying. Like, they've already
yeah,
won, but like I don't know. I saw that Lotus game, and all I saw was you guys had the best comp in the world and didn't use it right, and that scared me. You guys like I kid you not. Like, yes, Nick had a good
I
IGL
mean,
plan, but like if you had anyone calling anything in that game, you guys should have won that. Like your defense, like you guys sat there and let it come to you. And that's a nice way of putting
Nick
it.
was not in that game, dude.
No, I'm talking about this week. 4x3 IRL
He did
versus
not. But
versus
4X versus
MAB.
the Wash ones played week 1. They
I'm,
beat them
no, I'm talking about this week.
13-9.
I'm talking about this week.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
I don't
that's
care.
why I'm
They
not high.
beat them.
It doesn't
But
matter.
4X 3 times versus TWO
You're
beat
gonna you're gonna use
the
the same
team that the
logic when you have TFR at one saying we TSS beat you and yet
yeah,
you're
because
still
they're
better
better
than
than you
us.
guys.
So yeah, shut up. I know your logic you're using. I'm using it against you for this one.
I don't care. I mean, also, I think if a team can win while misusing a comp, I think that shows their individual skills to it. Like, it's such a high level
But they
where
didn't win against MMB. They got
oh, they didn't.
slammed.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I'm talking
I don't know.
about. Like they looked like a bunch of bums on the second half. Like they weren't calling anything. Like there
I
was
think you're
times where
capping.
I saw certain players in their team. I'm not gonna like call anyone out who would just walk out with their like abilities out, not knowing what was going on, or like it wasn't
Yeah,
great.
both players. It was a 13-9. That's not a slam, brother.
They got slammed. It was two tubers
I'm
of
not gonna
energy
repeat Nick's
slammed.
phrasing. I like that. No, no,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Sock was looking like
What are
finesse
you?
that game. Like that, I'm not gonna lie.
No, you FNS. That's
Yeah, he was looking like
crazy.
FNS. And guess what? That's why I have a platform because people come to listen to me. All
The
right.
sock is wait. Who even is calling for that team? But it doesn't matter. He's on neon. He can't even look like him.
He looked like FNS. That's all I'm saying. Like he was
That's crazy.
shaking. He's shaking. He was googling. I mean, just this guy's not good. He's not the truth. So
I mean,
call
do
him.
you want to know why else I think mine are consistent? I put MMB above the. I I just followed the fucking wins, brother. You're like, oh, but they lost to the team. Yeah, they lost to what you're saying
That's
is
called a
the
hot
best
take.
team in the
Welcome,
league.
welcome to a podcast. It's a hot take.
Your hot take has no logical consistency.
Yeah, and guess what? That's what a hot take is called. That's what they're hot takes. They don't need to have logical consistency.
I mean, and then there's obviously Miku Beam who's just smurfing. Nick
Yeah.
Jr. once again cheating with his PR.
Sock, you're not winning this season. Like
I fully think Sock could like easily win the season. Fully.
no. I think there's 4
Yeah.
teams who win it above him, before him. You know, fuck it. DSS
Okay,
wins
but you
before
don't.
first
But you
round.
don't. You have 2 teams above him.
Shut up. We're going to the next
What
segment
are
now.
you
We're going to the next
saying?
segment. I'm ending this.
I mean,
I
the next segment is TFR's winning it all.
Yeah, well, TFR fucking sucks, bro.
No, we got ruined. We clear everybody. That guy has like a 70% headshot rate, right? He beats everybody.
Yeah, but like he's lost to Draken before, even though he has that crazy high headshot percentage.
Yeah, but he didn't have Squid there.
What's Squid? A fucking calamari?
I don't know, but I
mean,
think
that's how he looks against
we're
us.
clearing everybody. We're clearing everybody.
Listen. I think all I know.
I'm playing Deadlock against Sock and seizing him as he tries to slide
Sock?
on me.
I'll tell you this. I know how I've just been shitting on you, but can you just please put this fraud to bed, bro? This guy, I just want to hear him talk.
Who am I playing this week?
I don't know.
I don't know who I'm playing this week.
You're playing like the Benchwarmers, I think. You get to play against AV and Ninja.
That's an easy win.
Yo. We got them in the chat. They're watching our podcast. So 25% of our viewers. Yeah. Shut up, bitch.
I'm just gonna not go a map for Kyo to go Yoru.
All right.
What map is? I'm gonna go split, so Kyo can't go Yoru.
Yoru's good on split.
Dude, Yoru's good on every map. Fuck.
No, he's not good on fracture.
Okay, no, I hate that map.
But though. You can do your stupid. Okay, anyway, let's move on. I got stuff to do. We got players of the week. Everyone give a hand for them. You gotta figure out what they are. I think you'll like my second picture. To figure out who they are.
I think.
Let's let the chat figure this one out because it's kind of fun. I think.
Avian Ninja is the one on the left because I don't know, he's flies on birds.
Yeah.
These are silent birds, basically, right?
You are. Let me tell you, you're quite the specimen of a.
And then I didn't know. It's definitely like. The one on the right is.
I think only person who can.
I think it's Yosef. I think it's Yosef.
Okay, the only person who's getting this one in this call is
Flood Hunter. It's Flood Hunter.
Yeah, it is. I forgot to blur out that. All right, so our 2 players of the week are Beesme.
It says right on the character sheet.
I didn't see it.
If you don't see it.
Listen, I put this together like 10 minutes before. Okay, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten.
Yeah, I mean it's better than the other segment you had.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe if you contributed some ideas to our segment generation, we have been in a better place right now. Yo, Sock, if you give me one more time, I'm going to like. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but actually, I'm banning you. Fuck it.
Why are you having the guest host make segments?
How do I do this? How do I ban him? Oh, Sock requested to speak.
Sock.
Should we invite him to speak?
I don't care.
Let's make this podcast interesting. Come on up. All right.
Hello, Sock.
You got anything to say before I remove you?
I think he's yawning.
Let me just say, Noah sucks. TFR sucks.
Oh, no.
Miku.
All right, that's enough of that.
I'll let him cook. What was he saying about Miku?
Okay, request again. You can come back up one more time.
What is he gonna say about Miku?
Yeah, but he was about to say something interesting. Let's see.
If Nick didn't download cheat.
Yep.
113.0.
Yep. Are you server muting him mid talking?
Noah sucks. 150 ACS average.
That's not.
What is
okay.
mine?
He's gone. All right. Let's move on to the final
cheating
segment.
That game. I agree, Sock. Nick was cheating.
I have a food delivery coming.
Don't you always have a food delivery coming?
Yeah, I do because I got motion like that. We can just do that.
Wait, who has a 153 ACS rating? Noah's 200 and I'm 202, by the way.
Yeah,
You
like
suck, Noah. 2 ACS better than you.
yeah, imagine
Confirmed.
winning against DSS. Oh wait, you can't fucking do that because Draken and Big Slime clear your fat ass.
I mean, Big Slime clears my face.
Wait. I just want to say how good of our podcast chemistry we have right now.
No, shut up. You're terrible at this. Big Slime clears me. Dragon does not. Let's check the tapes.
I think
Let's
Draken does
check the
clear you. I
tapes.
think he IGL's better than you. I think
Let's check the
he plays
tapes. I don't
Vi's better
know.
than you.
13, 17. I'm 16 and 16. It's like I clear him.
I think
That's what the tapes say. Big
I
Slime
think-
is a better Vi's than me, though. That is true.
I think you have less aura than he does. You're maidenless, unlike Draken. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're
Still
maidenless.
not. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
About you,
yeah,
though.
you can't say that, can you?
I mean,
anyway,
I can. I'm
no,
good.
No, you will
Let's
after
go-
stream.
let's-
Let's go
let's
to
go
Preds.
on.
Let's go to Preds. Let's go to Preds. Anyhow,
Let's go to the
next-
Preds. Bye. I have a question.
Uh-huh. What's your
Is
question?
Benjamin Pals PPL? PPA? What is their acronym? Because I'm seeing some mods who don't know their own acronyms. I'm
Is it-
seeing
Are you talking-
PPL versus MMB is what I'm seeing.
Where is this at in current?
In season 20 predictions.
Okay, so let me explain to you. I got pinged in the middle of the day to do a job that's not mine, and so I did it quickly.
I don't know.
So I apologize.
I don't know.
And so let's start with the first. You can take Depth's points for the week because he's not going to get any. I think Miku Beam's winning this one.
What? Yeah. So yeah. By the way, every single one of my Preds, do these points go to Depth's total? Right.
Yes, they go to Depth's total.
Okay. So Benjamin Pals is winning. Yep. Benjamin
Alright.
Pals. Pod's gonna lock in. He's gonna hard diff 5. It's gonna be so easy.
All right, next game. I think DSS.
Yeah. I mean,
gaming-
Depp would bet on himself, but he's wrong for that. DSS versus Wish Granters.
Wait, can you
I
wait,
actually-
wait. Do this, but do a Depp impression the whole time.
Yo. I don't know. What does Depp talk like? I don't know what Depp talks like. He's just high all the time.
Go Niners. Yep,
Okay.
that's one.
Oh yeah. Brock
Brock-
Purdy might go C9 or some shit. There's fucking.
All right, DSS versus Wish Granters. I'm gonna take Wish Granters.
I'm
Nah,
gonna go.
I'm gonna go
DSS.
DSS just because if I bet against myself, that's bum. Can you say clip Buckethead saying go C9? I don't
Someone
know.
else can do it when in the like.
In the
You can go
Twitch
do it on the
chat.
stream, I guess.
Yeah, go drop a
but
Twitch Prime
I'm
sub
not
for
doing
me.
that.
'Cause I'm the only person on our stream watching on my phone, which is kind of sad. Anyhow, TFR versus
We
Benchwarmers.
got 2 people.
Five Ronin, unfortunately, make the bench a little warmer.
I think we win that. Yeah. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm
you're-
fighting for depth. So Benchwarmers win. Benchwarmers
Okay.
win.
TWO versus Dawn Riders. I gotta take my goat Chizo. I gotta take Chizo.
Yep, I agree. Dawn Riders winning easily. 13-2.
All right. 4x3 IRL versus the Scout Regiment. I think this is a
Scout Regiment, obviously.
Scott's gonna get some money and some food.
Nah, Sal's gonna get diffed by A.
All right, so 4x3 IRL wins. And finally, Lagooners versus Maneaters. The match we all want to see. I'm taking Ladybug and the Lagooners versus the Maneaters.
Maneaters, this is the potential I was talking about. Jose's gonna pop off, clearing Venom, easy win.
Yep, that's me. Oh wait.
Oh, they have claw. You wait. Actually, I might have to swap my.
Oh, you know what? I honestly think the Maneaters are looking great this week. Honestly.
Yeah, actually.
And you
Okay,
trust in
I'm
Ladybug,
swapping
right?
my own friend. Yeah. Lagooners, Ladybug's gonna diff claws.
I mean, she.
And then
does do good
okay, and
against
then
high elo
the
players.
next one. Let's just bring this up.
What?
Got Beesme and Squiddy saying Jordan over LeBron.
Okay, now this is actually one I'm gonna bring over to the stream to see.
It's only we don't got a lot of people voting. It's you and me against Beesme and Squiddy for this vote.
Okay, so this is very important because
How dare they?
we talk about a lot of things in FLV and a lot of it's jokes and whatever, but someone says that Jordan. I mean, a guy who just doesn't like the kids be saying this nowadays, but it's almost like he just has zero aura versus LeBron, LeGoat, James. I mean, Like this guy, like he has his own player. He made his own teammate. Like he went in the lab and cooked up his own teammate and he has him on his own
Hmm.
team now. That's goat
Yeah.
shit. LeBron got all-time scoring record. That's goat
I
shit. Hold on, let me
I don't know if
finish. Shut up.
no. This is I can only handle so much LeBron glazing. I am not a pro LeBron glazer, but also we just gotta admit this guy's been playing in the NBA longer than half the server's been alive. Like,
Yeah.
and he's been tearing shit up. We can't. I think LeBron's literally was drafted before Squid was born. I think. How dare he go Jordan?
And what does
I just,
Squid know about ball? Like I don't see
yeah, he's
like
got to learn ball.
like
Is the depth would put it.
yeah, I think there's a lot of non-ball knowledge people have in here, and LeBron, you just got to understand that LeBron is the peak of male athleticism. And like who has a Barbie doll? I don't see Jordan having a Barbie doll. LeBron's got a Barbie Ken doll. So
Mm-hmm.
like does Jordan have his own podcast with Steve Nash? No. I mean like this is like there's things here. There's levels to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think we've done talking enough about my Lapuki, the Sunshine, the GOAT, best player to ever touch the game, the Father. So, um, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. So, um, yeah,
Yeah,
that's about it
it's a
from
disgrace.
the FLV side of things. Uh, do we want to talk about VCT or do we want to call it a day? Because I can do either or.
I mean, we can do some little hot takes if we want on VCT.
Sure.
We got some interesting games this week if you want to talk about that.
Let's pull out the VLR, do a quick little VCT thing because this podcast
I'm
is
here. This is the only reason I'm still on the server at this point. So might as well. Matches. Yep. Okay.
I must do America's. Fuck it.
You could go events. You could also go events.
Oh, is there a quick way to do this?
I click on stage one.
Oh!
Click on, if you want to go pick'ems, go pick'ems.
Uh,
Let's go look at your pick'ems. Oh, you
this
don't
is
have
this
you're
is the
not signed
FLB
in.
account,
Okay.
so I don't want.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Week 5. All right.
Week 5.
Boom.
I want to talk about this. I'm gonna be as part of my deaf impersonation. I have to say this. There's actually a chance. C9 could beat G2.
I agree. It's a
possible.
2-1. It's a 2-1.
It's actually possible.
I
You
think
get
it's a 2-1
Vic
either
doing the
way.
shit Vic's been doing.
I think the problem is C9 have been playing Lotus, and I think G2 just have a really good understanding of that map, like beyond
Yeah.
everyone else. So I think they're gonna like it's gonna be in the pool, and so like that's a wrap for G2, and so you have to win 2 of the other ones. So unless C9 like thinks they have a deep enough map pool where they can man Lotus, and then maybe that's cool. Fury versus
Yeah.
MMBR.
I mean, but also Cloud9 is really good at Fracture, and that's the one GT is looking like kind of iffy on sometimes.
That is
so.
true. So you know what? I think this is gonna be a fun game. I'm excited for this
2-1. Nice. All right, and I want to talk about this in part of my rant. Oh my gosh, Fury is so bad. They're so bad.
You know what?
I need anyone to go watch a Fury. Any viewers we got? We got what? 3 viewers? Yeah. Go watch a Fury game and look at Havoc's ults. Actually, look at the whole team's like Yoru ults, their Teho ults, their any ult they use, and it's always bad. I see FLV teams constantly getting higher value out of their ults. It's crazy. How?
Well, you know what? I think can we save our flaming for a different bad team? 'Cause
I
really
think
wanna flame a
Miku
certain bad
Beam
team.
beats Furia.
Agreed. Real. All right, next. This one's pretty easy. I mean, yeah. This one.
I think
trap
2G
game.
could actually win.
This is a
2G,
trap
yeah, I
game.
was gonna say this is a classic Sentinels. This is a classic
This is
Sentinels
a
right
classic like narrate
You
boom
fucking-
mentals the whole team.
here. They
and then,
mental booms. They just start trolling. This is EG last year, basically.
Yeah,
this is what it is.
The thing is, they've already made playoffs. So maybe there's not as much pressure, but like I don't know.
Yeah. But 2G's looking better. 2G's looking
I
better.
still think Sentinels wins.
But yeah, Sentinels still wins.
But I think there's 2J is looking better ever since they dropped the mental boom demon zap. I guess.
Yeah.
This one's a fun one. This is.
I mean,
this
I
is
gotta
another
go with
fun
my Croupium. Crew fucking clear. Okay. 100 Thieves, you get a 30 bomb on a cryo, easy, but Crew clears.
I don't like 100 Thieves, so I'm gonna go with Crew too. I just hate that
Yeah,
org, poverty org. Nade Shot's a bum.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah,
Nade
yeah.
Shot, if you want to hire me ever, I love you so much, and you're just awesome.
He's
but,
not seeing this.
Yeah. Well, for maybe my future employment records, like I don't want no like 100 Free super fan digging up this and being
Yeah.
like, oh, he hates Nade Shot. Totally don't. Rob Moore clears.
Everyone go DM Nate shot this clip. And include the whispering.
Yeah, no, I honestly, you know
Nick and Avian Ninja can both do it.
who the best
Our tutors.
esports owner is though? Who owns the best org ever? Can we talk about this
Hmm.
guy? Trombone Man Noah, 100%
I
tournament
don't know, man.
rate with prize
They're
money. Uh, just a great guy.
with prize money. With prize money. Yeah.
With prize money, when it counts, we
When it's
win.
one tournament with prize money,
This DSS
eh,
org, this DSS gaming type shit, man. This
fun
is
that win, right?
yeah.
That's like a fucking that's like my stat when it's like, oh, I'm 2 for 2 for playoffs without Trombone Man Noah. It's some
That wasn't
cherry
funny.
pick stats.
That wasn't funny.
I don't know. I am though. 2 for 2.
That wasn't funny. I didn't laugh.
You're
No one
fun.
laughed. I don't think anyone. There's two people left in the audience. I don't think any of them laughed.
Yeah, I hate you.
All right, next, EG versus Loud. This is kind of the. I think EG wins this one. I mean, I think Loud.
No, Loud wins this. What?
I think EG wins. I think
I don't
Powerman.
think I
I mean, if this
bro,
is the
I
game
think I
Loud win, this would be the one they win when it doesn't matter.
yeah,
They finally show up and
yeah.
look good, and like Pancata drops 40. But like,
Yes, that's a classic of this BCT week stage format. Of it's over and they just go all out. They lose their like mental blocks. Like they don't care, and it kind of unlocks some players. It's something that happens so often where you'll just see like the mental pressure go away, and they'll just pop off. And also, I mean, I think Loud looked good against Sentinels. They had an IGL change just recently. Like
yeah, I
I
mean,
I think they could easily beat EG. Um, they just kind of made the change too late. They'll be like a stage 2 contender in my opinion.
all right. Finally, the team I want to talk about so bad because
I keep
I
seeing
owe everyone an
people.
apology because I my DMs with you. I will fully admit I thought I was on the NRG copium. I was on the NRG like whatever it was. Finesse had me snorting his crack. Oh, that was not great. Um,
It's.
it's
I
bad.
mean,
It's bad. It's really bad. I
it's
think
almost
Big
as bad
Slime's a
as what
better
Safe
Sentinel
saying
player.
in the Vitality comps.
Okay, don't clip that, bro. Please don't not clip that. Like, um, I think I don't know. They're bad. They're just bad. They're just bad.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
I don't
Big
know what
Slime's a
it
better
is,
Sentinel
man.
than Finesse.
Yeah,
Real.
yeah.
Big Slime, I see you
Uh,
here. Thanks for the support. Mwah.
NRG versus Lev. I keep seeing people talk about like it's 50-50, man.
I don't think it's 50-50. I
No
think Lev's getting
way.
better. I
You
think
need Sam and Mata fucking ospossing on this shit for them to win, in my opinion.
I mean, like they
I
just look such like a like they look like the Tacta-Bear. They're just getting squished
Yeah.
and the
I mean,
icebox
Finesse
game.
like historically great IGL, but like he's not doing shit in this
In the
meta.
last two seasons. I mean, ever since they got rid of the double smokes, like the Viper Harbor
Yeah.
meta, that was the last time I think Finesse had a hold in the game. And now, you know what? It's unfortunately he might want to go file for Medicare or something. Like it's time. There's times in life when we have to move on. Like
He's gotta go work in Congress.
like Cristiano Ronaldo, right? You know, he's washed
Go
now. I'll
retire.
fully admit it. He's in Saudi Arabia and he's washed. Like it's time to admit that our heroes are washed. And unfortunately, he's gonna hang up the cape, give it to Sam, and let him go get an IGL who doesn't back up when they're as a sentinel when teams are coming towards him.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
unfortunately, I think Rossi diffs the shit out of him, and we see we see we see Demon One stand on his desk one last time to make playoffs.
And if Demon One stands on his desk for this win, that's
That'd be
cringe.
kind of cringe. Yeah. It's funny as I chose all the top ones. Huh.
Yeah.
Coincidence? I think not. Oh.
Yeah, it's rigged. It's all rigged.
All right. Well, I think I can end the podcast with five big boom. No, I'm good. Um, anything you want to say?
I mean, we might have a stream later. I'm not sure. I think Nick was trying to get people for that.
Oh yeah.
Which, I mean, I think that would be an interesting game if happens and anyone tunes in.
If
So
not, I guess I'll give the general FLV announcements. If it's your first time seeing us, click the link in the Discord. The Discord link either in the YouTube bio or in the Twitch bio. For my YouTube viewers who want to watch this again because you're so awesome, it's be posted rather shortly.
yeah,
We host weekly matches. If you're just seeing us for the first time, join the Discord and comment in the free agent section and and introduce yourself. Well, you can reach out to one of the mods. We can kind of give you a rundown what goes on here, and you're more
yeah.
than welcome to join
And
our
if you
increasing community nights.
If you ever want to argue about esports, just at me. I'll do it. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you don't really work that often, so like,
I
you spend
mean,
more
my
time
job is
yapping.
arguing with Squid in esports. So
Yeah, I mean, he does a pretty good job of it. If you want to, just sit and watch, it's a good
yeah,
entertainment throughout your day. It keeps me busy.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think we appreciate you all for tuning in. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and look out for Batman. All right, have a good one. And also, LeBron's the GOAT.